Hi, thanks for tuning in to this short video. So the reason why we're making this short video in addition to my regular Burlycon class is so that we can show how a lot of the hamstring opening, hip opening yoga poses or asanas can be done also in a chair for those who are differently abled or unable to get down to the floor. There's a lot of different reasons why a person might not want to do or be able to physically get onto the floor to do a regular yoga class. And so chair yoga is something that's commonly practiced in a lot of studios and equally as beneficial. So we're going to start out sitting up as straight as we can, not necessarily leaning back against the back of the chair yet, but eventually we will. We're just going to sit up straight in the spine, meaning try to picture the root chakra sitting flat on the chair and the lower spine all the way up, coming up straight out of the top of your head. Bringing the belly in to support the lower back. We're going to lower the chin down into the chest and take 3 deep breaths here. And then inhale, lift the chin from the chest. Take a deep breath here. Let's go ahead and lower the right ear down towards the right shoulder, stretching out the left side of the neck. Take a deep breath. And then drop the chin forward into the chest. And gently bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Same thing. One more time, bring the chin forward and the right ear to the right shoulder. The chin forward and the left ear, stretching out the right side of the neck. Take a deep breath here and bring the chin forward and start to rotate the neck all the way around, loosening up and just bringing a sense of calm to the top of your practice. Let's bring the chin forward into the chest and stretch out the back of the neck, still maintaining an erect spine. Deep breath. And then inhaling here, lift your face up and point the chin straight up at the ceiling, stretching the front of the neck. And exhale, neutral neck here. Deep breath. If at any time anything in the practice is not accessible to you, modify in a way that feels good to your body. These chairs are just like any dining chair, preferably a chair with no arms. Bringing your hands out to the side, palms out. We're going to inhale and reach both arms straight up and bring our hands together. Push your fingertips up high, getting long, and then as you exhale, just bring your hands right to heart center. Take a breath here. Dropping your hands again, palms out. Inhale up. Bring your hands together and push your fingers all the way up to the ceiling. Bringing the belly in tight. And then exhale, hands to heart center. One more, last one, just like that. Inhale up, hands together, and exhale to heart center, deep breath. And release. Adding a twist. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale to heart center. And then bringing the left hand to the right knee. We're going to reach behind and grab the back of the chair and twist. Look over your right shoulder and take a breath. Slowly releasing to front, just walking the hands to the front, and then other side, right hand over to the left knee, left arm to the chair, and look over your shoulder. And slowly come back to front. Nice. Bring both arms straight out in front and make a fist. Well, we're going to bring heat and blood flow to the upper body extremities. So right here, making a fist, go ahead and start to rotate the wrists in a circle. Nice. And then reverse that rotation the other way. Couple more rotations, and then we're going to bring it to the elbows. Bring your fists in, almost like you're giving yourself a fist bump, and then rotate out and in again. Try to keep your forearms at a level plane. It's not easy to do, but try all the way around. It's an elbow rotation, but really it's the entire arm. And then reverse the rotation, go the other way. Nice, just one more, and grab your shoulders. Bring your hands to the top of the shoulders, sit up really straight, and the same thing, but with elbows this time. Try to bring them in together and up past the ears, really bringing the shoulder blades together all the way up. Releasing the top of the rotator cuff here and breathing. Nice. And reverse it. We always want to go both ways. One more, and let it drop. Just release all the tension in the upper body and whack right onto the floor out of the arms. Nice. Okay, one more twist here. Bring your right arm straight out like a fan blade. And this time we're going to keep the arm elevated as we twist. Same thing with the left hand as we did before. Bring it across to the outside of the right thigh. Take a deep breath and bring your eyes to your hand. Inhale here, and as you exhale, follow your arms slowly this time all the way behind you. You might want to grab the chair to help you get a deep twist. Looking at your own hand, hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back to front, just like that. Nice. And release. Second side, left arm comes out. Again, just like a straight fan blade, keeping your eye on that hand. Take a deep breath and exhale, help yourself twist. Look over your shoulder all the way as deep as you possibly can for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way back to front. And release that. Nice. Bring your right arm across your chest, and then just a nice shoulder stretch. We're going to grab the forearm, keeping the elbow straight, and gently pull the arm into the chest and take a deep breath. And release that. Second side, left arm across and bring it in close. Stretching the back and the shoulder, and take a deep breath. And release here. I'm going to bring my feet a little wider, almost as wide as the mat. And I'm going to demonstrate a forward fold, while Avery here is going to demonstrate a fold in a half bend. So Avery, you're going to stop here, looking down, and I'm going to fold with the top of my head pointed at the floor. So we're practicing 2 safe inversions. Both of us will lift our arms up overhead, looking up, pushing upwards, and hands to heart center. I will lean all the way forward, holding onto my knees, and Avery will go halfway down. If you're all the way forward, you might try putting your hands on the floor and letting your head hang in a ragdoll pose, just releasing tension in the neck. If you're halfway down, you're releasing tension in the shoulders and letting the upper body hang. Take a deep breath. And now both of us will roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, inhaling and coming up to upright seated position as slow as we can. Perfect. Take a deep breath. And now we are going to lean back. We're going to use the back of these chairs, and we're just going to release the upper back against the chair so that we feel extra stable. And now for leg lifts, which we're going to do now, you can either hold on to a chair this way. If you do have a chair with arms, you can hold on to them, or you might hold on to the lip of a table. Really anything. Maybe you want to put your chair against a wall if that helps you feel more stable. I'm just going to put my hands on my lap and lift the right leg straight up. So we're lifting the right leg straight up, and now we're going to start with lower body joint rotations. The ankle will go in circles all the way around as we breathe. And we're trying to make sure that we rotate with intention, meaning a really thorough rotation. Everyone's got little snaps, crackles, and pops in their ankle joint. And now reverse the rotation, go both ways. Perfect. And just as our lower leg starts to get tired, we're going to bring hands to the back of the right knee. So you can make a basket here with your hands and let your right leg just rest in those hands. Point your toe if possible. And we're going to imagine drawing a circle with the lower leg. And this way we're getting a complete knee joint rotation. And remembering to breathe. And reverse that rotation. Nice. Pausing here, you might set your foot down just on the ball of the foot And then you're going to take the hand again, fingers interlaced, and bring that to the front of the right knee and pick up the leg that way. So do your best. You might be with straight arms down low, or maybe your knee is coming up closer to your chest. Both are great. This is a hip rotation. So we're going to bring the right knee out to the side and down and up again. It's a short, small rotation, only as wide as the arms will allow. And remember to breathe. And reverse it. Go both ways. Nice. We're going to go ahead and set that down on the floor. Take a little bit of a breath. And then before we change legs, we're going to bring it up across. So this might not be accessible to you. If it is, bring the ankle up across the left knee. If it is not, you can cross down low at the ankle. Either one works great. This is a hip opener. We're going to do a seated thread the needle pose. So sitting up as straight as you can, down with your foot across the ankle or on top of the knee, we're going to sit up and we're going to come forward, bringing the chest towards the shin as much as you can, stopping at your own, comfortable location along the way, and breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come all the way up and uncross. Take a deep breath, and we'll lean back and move to the other side. Go ahead and lift that left leg up and rotate that ankle. Breathe into it. Try to be really intentional in your rotation. And reverse it. Even when you're modifying any yoga movement that we're doing in this practice in particular, even a slight modification or a big modification, try to go both directions with whatever movement you do. And both sides, of course. Let's go ahead and bring the hands underneath the left knee, point that left toe, and go for it. Draw your circle all the way around. Breathe into it. And ready? Reverse. Nice. And set that down. Pausing here, we're grabbing in front and pulling that knee up towards the chest the best that you can, and out to the left and around in a circle, left hip rotation. We're bringing heat and blood flow to the hip joint. Perfect. Reverse that. Okay, we're gonna flow through to the next movement right here. Go ahead, and if you are able to, cross. On top, sit up as straight as you can. And exhale, bring your chest forward towards the leg, or pause along the way. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release here. Sitting back all the way against the chair. Take a deep breath here. We're going to demonstrate something standing, but we're going to use the chairs. So we'll go and stand up. We'll both stand to the outside of our chair right here, using the chair to hold on to here. We're going to, I'll just demonstrate first. I'm going to flex my foot and I'm just going to lift it straight onto the hip. And then when I come down again, I'm going to bring the foot in front towards the chair itself. And then back up and then down again. So let's go ahead and start that. We're going to do a count of 10. Ready? The best way to get started is to firmly plant both feet and pull the belly in tight. If this is not something that's easy for you to do or stable, you can hold here on the back of the chair, or you can skip this part. So standing up as straight as you can, here we go. Flexed foot, right foot up, straight leg out of the hip, and exhale across towards the chair. Inhale out, 2, exhale. Inhale, 3, exhale. 4, 5, 6, take your time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, and set that down, and then give it a little walkout, kind of a little march. Nice. And we'll switch sides. So come to the other side of the chair. Perfect. Standing up straight, nice and flat. Ready? Let's just start. So again, you can stand behind the chair or to the side, lifting the left leg now out, straight from the hip, and to the chair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Touching the chair, and then a little march out always helps. Just kind of releasing any tension built. Last thing, standing, I'll go ahead and demonstrate. We're going to take the chairs sideways for the video's sake, and we're going to use the chair for a downward facing dog. Yeah. So you can, there's 2 ways. Avery will demonstrate with her hands on the back of the chair like this, and I will demonstrate with my hands on the seat. For a down dog, standing with the hands on the back of the chair, you're going to step backwards so that you're leaning, holding the back of the chair, and then Avery will drop her head down with straight legs between her arms. I will hold the seat and do the same thing, standing back a little bit farther and lowering down with my face towards my shins. Both legs are straight as possible, breathing into the hamstrings. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to lift the head and slowly walk back to standing. Nice. Take a deep breath. And Bringing the chair back, we'll come back to seated to close our practice. Sitting here and bringing the belly in to support the lower back. Here we'll take 3 deep breaths in and out through the nose. Take your time. Perfect. I hope that you enjoyed the seated version of this class. This is a gentle and restorative practice in the chair. Have fun at all of your Burlycon classes, and thank you so much for coming.